Wrestling fans around the corner, around the world, can you hear the jingle bells, Johnny?
I can hear it. Believe.
It's our favorite time of the year, at least us.
Christmas.
Well, some people don't
Hanukkah,
like
Kwanzaa.
Some people don't like the C word.
Well, you know what? We can talk about that later.
Well, I used it once down at Memorial Hall.
It wasn't Christmas.
All right, wrestling fans, SmackDown and AEW Rampage are in the books. A brand new Wrestling Insider's Fabulous Fridays begins now. Wrestling fans looking for the perfect holiday gift? Discount VIP packages and tickets to Boston Wrestling's Soul Survivor 10 Back to the 80s, Saturday night, April the 16th at Memorial Hall in Melrose, Massachusetts are on sale now. Join WWE Hall of Famer Jake the Snake Roberts, three-time WWE Tag Team Champions Axe and Smash Demolition, The Wild Berzerker, and more 1980s legends to be announced. Take part in a VIP exclusive Q&A session. Meet the wrestling icons up close and personal in an autograph and photo fan fest. Then get ready as the superstars and legends of yesterday, today, and tomorrow take part in a night of white-hot in-ring action. Discount VIP packages and tickets are on sale now for a limited time at bostonwrestling.com. Join us for a professional wrestling reunion decades in the making, April the 16th. Wrestling fans, we warned you this day would come. Unfortunately, we're running out of original episodes of Wrestling Insider's Party with Marty each and every Thursday night at 10 p.m., but we're starting up that Indiegogo. You can help the cause. You can help Marty's show continue each and every week. Nobody does it like Marty. We had an incredible time with him at our 20th anniversary bash, November 13th at Memorial Hall here in Melrose. We want to have the good times keep on rolling, but we can't do it without you. Look for the Indiegogo link in the comment section below or across our website and social media platforms. We have some great perks, great rewards where you can even meet Marty himself. There's nothing like it. Since July of 2020, every week we've brought you the show. We need your help to keep on going. We tell you, without wrestling fans, there is no professional wrestling, and there's no better time to help the cause now. Let's keep Marty rocking each and every Thursday night. Wrestling fans, get ready for the 2021 Paul Bearer Holiday Headlock Cyber Toy Drive. If you couldn't be with the superstars at our 20th anniversary event, have no fear. We're putting together a winner-take-all mega jackpot for one lucky fan that we will be drawing live on our Christmas special Sunday night, December the 19th, with John Cena Sr. For as little as a $5 raffle ticket, win thousands of dollars worth of prizes in our annual efforts to update Santa Claus's GPS to find every kid's home this Christmas. For raffle tickets and complete information, head on over to bostonwrestling.com now. Merry Christmas! Ho, ho, ho!
This is Mick Foley.
This is Harley Race.
This is Shelton Benjamin.
This is Mr. Wonderful Paul Orndorff.
This is the Monster Abyss.
And this is Daniel Bryan.
This is JBL, and you're watching the MWF.
Be there live.
Wrestling fans, welcome back to Wrestling Insiders. Dan Marty, John Cena Sr. Johnny, the holiday rush is on. People are buzzing. They're here, they're there, they're everywhere. We got the Paul Bearer Holiday Headlocks Toy Drive coming until we have that live Christmas party going on, where fans can enter the cyber raffle from anywhere in the world if they're willing to pick up the shipping costs if they win. We've got the savior himself from up in the North Pole, Santa Claus, trying to help Marty Jannetty as he tries to navigate a new life down in Florida to get him back here in this studio. And the big one, all roads are headed back to Melrose, Johnny. Saturday night, April the 16th, it's Soul Survivor 10, Back to the 80s. WWE Hall of Famer and AEW superstar Jake the Snake Roberts, Axe and Smash Demolition, the greatest tag team in WWF history, the wild and unpredictable Berzerker, and so many more to be announced. Get your discount VIP packages and tickets at holiday pricing now at bostonwrestling.com. What we will do is send you an autographed Christmas card that you can give to a loved one, informing them of their great gift that you can watch them open on Christmas, then get to actually have the event experience on April 16th. It's like two for the price of one.
Don't miss that experience. I'm going to tell you right now, the experience in November 13th, nothing but comments about that. It was unbelievable. And I tell you, the place is almost sold out. So if you're thinking about the 16th, if you want to meet the greats from the 80s, do not hesitate. Buy now. I'm not trying to give you the sales pitch. I don't get anything from it. All I'm saying is, if you enjoy professional wrestling like I do, if you want to meet Jake, you want to meet Axe and Smash, Berzerker, and more names to come. Me, come on down. Don't get locked out, because I get a feeling this is going to be a sellout event.
Hey, the fans have been buzzing about this one for a long time. We're going to have a great time. And again, for the holiday season, why not save a little money? We're flexible people. You know, we try and do what we can for the fans when we can. And I think it's nice that at least for the holiday season, the Christmas time, that they can save a little money. So we're trying to do what we can for you guys to give you the best value in professional wrestling. But Johnny, as these great talk shows continue, some great footage from Vegas. We had just Incredible and the Berzerker here this month. You, as always. Just what an amazing year 2021 has been. We don't want to see Marty gone for too long. Almost like Frosty said, I'll say goodbye, but don't you cry. I'll be back again someday. We're trying to look at maybe turning it into almost a season format with Marty. But, you know, lots of ways we can look at it. Tony Atlas, you know, went a certain route this year, which was unfortunate, as we enjoyed having him on Tuesdays. But we enjoyed the party with Marty on Thursday night. I think the only person that might be happy to see it go away is a friend of yours, A.E., who maybe if she ever saw the show would enjoy some of the stories that were shared. You think that would be an accurate statement, Johnny?
I don't get involved in that.
You don't get involved with that. I tell you this, and I think I've mentioned it before, but the fact that Brutus Beefcake dedicated the better part of a chapter of his book to it amazed me.
To A.E.?
Ian Valentine, yeah.
I haven't seen Beefcake's book. Maybe I should
Well,
read
you know what? I'm going to at least photocopy the pages and send them to you, because I can tell you this. There's one individual on this set that was in tears when they were reading.
You?
Yes. I was not expecting it. And then when I did, I almost fell on the floor.
I got a copy I can borrow. I'll bring back.
I don't have here with me.
All right.
But, you know, she was almost like, I don't know if you saw the movie Taken with Liam Neeson. Very special set of skills. But anyway, it is that time of the year, folks. We love Christmas here in Boston Wrestling. We're trying to do so much in such a little amount of time. As always, December is my busiest month of the year usually. And then you get that pest, Linda Moratti, trying to hustle vacations, trying to get me out of town. She's yeah.
Linda wants to go to Florida again?
And then when we get there, complains that she hates it. See what I'm dealing with? She's out of her mind, John.
I don't think it's Florida. I don't think she likes being with you.
I know she doesn't like
She
being
just wants to
with
get the
me.
flight down, then you can go somewhere else.
Well, maybe that's it.
Huh?
And then the best one, though, was when she said, well, you don't have to go.
Oh, you just gave me the tickets?
You just pay for it.
And I'll go?
Yeah. Can you imagine my reaction to that one, knowing me?
You
John?
being a gentleman, you probably said, if that's what you'd like, that's what I'll do.
No, I did not say that,
Oh.
but I did say this. I said, I'm not looking for a confrontation. I'm looking for a conversation. And even that didn't go.
That ain't gonna work. No.
Johnny, I don't know. You hit the jackpot with the blonde that you wound up with. I don't know what the hell I did wrong.
Moniz is a wonderful human being. We have our outs and our differences. Believe me, there's been some knockdown, drag-out fights.
Really?
Absolutely. Wouldn't be a relationship if you didn't have that.
Maybe Linda needs a Peloton. I don't know.
Oh,
I got her a nice treadmill, I know.
no, treadmills are no good.
She wanted the treadmill.
The Peloton, and now I'm pushing Peloton now, so send the kickback to the holiday headlines.
Yeah,
All right?
Peloton, yeah.
Peloton, I'll tell you, the ability to get on that bike and have that screen in front of you and to have live classes where they recognize you, where you actually are brought and all your vitals are being registered. I've never seen anything like it in my life. For the money I paid for that, it's worth every single penny. Anybody that's serious about weight loss, toning up their body, Peloton is the way to go, because when you figure out going to the gym, she likes to spin, would be $130 for 10 spins. When you figure that out per year, the cost is much less than that, and you get up in the morning, do a 6 o'clock class. If she wants to, when she stops over, she'll do an evening class. It's amazing. Plus, you can ride through Italy, France, whatever you want. This Peloton it's way beyond what I've ever seen for exercise, and it's awesome. You can just do cardio, or you can do cardio and strength. So it depends upon the package that you buy. Unbelievable. I highly recommend
You're
it.
talking, that's over a G, right?
What's that?
That's over a G, right?
1,000?
Yeah.
Yeah, it is.
And did they assemble it for you, or did you have to do it?
Nope. Part of the package that I purchased was 0 interest,
Oh, that's
which,
not bad.
well,
That helps.
I have it to pay it off if I need to. I never buy unless I can pay. But why
Hello,
not
Linda.
why not use your money? Why not use your money instead of mine, right?
Oh.
And
We'd both
no-
be in for a long payment plan.
And they said it was 2 or 3 weeks before delivery, which I said that'd be great. It'll come in time for Christmas. I ordered the item, and free was the shoes, the earbuds, and the weights.
Free shoes to ride the bike?
Yeah, special shoes to rise that because your feet have to lock in.
Oh,
To the
see, I
pedals.
didn't even know
Yeah,
that.
there's a cleat at the bottom that you slide in and locks in. And I get a call 3 days later saying we're going to be at your house on Wednesday. Excuse me. And they were out in New Hampshire. Again, Sean and Nicole, thank you for a wonderful job. But they did. They came. They assembled it. They explained the whole thing. I put my membership in. There is a monthly membership if you want to pay it. It comes in 3 different levels. Obviously, I went to the top level.
Well, you're fabulous.
Go big or go home, as she says. But I'll tell you something.
Marjo said. She
She's
said she
faithful
liked
to
it
that
big.
bike. She's faithful to that bike.
Do
And
you ride it?
I have in my cigar room an ellipticator,
Oh, okay.
and I use the
You
ellipticator.
do, really? Again, we learn something new every time. I
do.
had no idea.
I can do that. My granddaughter Ashlyn embarrasses me. She's 8. She's
She can
this
do it
high.
better than you?
She gets in that thing. And she's flying. She's flying. So yeah, the Peloton is, again, I guess if I got to plug a product, that's the way to go.
Well, and you made a happy woman out of it. Like I said, her social media posts couldn't have been any kinder. I know you don't even read them because you're not on
I'm not Facebook.
Yeah.
No. But every man or every woman should think about doing something for the person they love if they need to get this type of thing done. Because you buy that gym membership, I'm going to go. You never even go. It's a waste of money. It's right there. You say, I want to be at the 8 o'clock class. You push the button. The instructor's there. It's a live class. They'll say, hey, Dan, you're pedaling too slow. Let's go. Get it up there. And you can see all your vitals. I think one class she did, there was 8,865 people.
Wow.
From around the world doing this. So a good shot for Peloton, not a bad investment. I think for the money that you pay when you do the analysis, it comes out you're better off with the bike.
Maybe they should have got one of those for down here instead of that treadmill. It's
Never
pretty
should have
much
got the
collected
treadmill.
dust.
It's going to collect dust. Nobody's going to use it. But again, Linda Marotti deserves a Peloton.
No, she doesn't. If Linda wants to save up her own money for one, sure. I'd love to see her get one. But I got the treadmill and I kick. Well, that's a different story for different time. We love Linda. We wish her a very Merry Christmas. I'm sure she's putting a lot of holiday cheer into the world, as much as you can when your automobile of choice is a broom. But
No wonder this lady doesn't want to go anywhere with you. Man, do you have anything good to say about anybody? Wow.
you know what? She's a very hard-working woman. The work that she does day in and day out with all of her patients with ALS, I give her credit for that. That's a tough job for anybody.
It is.
But you know what? Like I also say to her, it doesn't cost 10 cents to be nice.
Well, you should drink your own remedy. It doesn't cost 10 cents to be nice. When are you going to learn that?
I'm only not nice to those that don't deserve it.
In order to be forgiven, one must learn to forgive. Put that in your book. Another
You think
saying
I
from
should
John
for-
Cena
You
Sr.
think I should forgive Jack the Clown from down at the hall? For 13 years of misery.
You know what?
The Edna Garrett of the Millennium Wrestling Federation.
Each one of us, if we look
Should I make a list?
Each one of us, if we look in the mirror, can see our own imperfections. And it's only through my imperfection that someday I hope to achieve perfection. And when I reach perfection, then I'll dump on the person down there. I'll dump on you. I'll dump on
No, no one dumps on John C. Manicus Riley.
Oh, wow.
Never.
Linda Marotti, you hear that? You're a piece of get on the broom and ride. Must be from Hogsworth down there at Universal Studios. That's why he's saying that. You're not. Be kind. Be nice.
Well, she jobbed me out on the Home Depot bill, but I won't even talk about that.
Here we go.
Washer and a dryer, I can't even get my clothes cleaned in. A car under my name.
Where do you live?
A car I can't even get a ride in that I own. I can't even get a ride to the airport. I mean, Johnny, this isn't easy, brother.
Do you cohabitate with Miss Marotti?
Do I what?
Cohabitate?
Live with her? No.
Yeah. Okay, fans, right at the bottom. Shame on foolish you.
A minute ago, you're telling me I'm being too mean, and now you're telling me I'm being too nice.
Well,
Which
wait a
one
second.
is it?
Whoa. The reason you do all this,
Yes.
and the reason I did what I did, was out of the goodness of my heart, expecting nothing in return.
I expected the bill for Home Depot to be paid every month, which it hasn't been.
You gave her the washer and dryer, didn't you?
Well, because...
Was there an understanding that she would pay the bill?
Yes. And you know how many times it's been... Well, it's been paid every month, but do you know how many times it's been paid by the person who got the washer and dryer?
Foolish you.
Well, you know what?
Whose name is the bill in?
This guy.
I guess the liability lies with you. Now let's talk about the car.
She's been good about the car. I'll give her that.
Whose name is the car in? There you go. So the liability relies on you.
She's been good. I'll publicly state she's been great about the car.
So now
The
let's...
Home Depot. That's why I did the Home Depot, and then I took the 3 count monthly.
So what does this have to do with professional wrestling?
I have no idea, which is why John C. Manicus Riley just ran out from the booth to give us the wrap-up signal. Johnny wants to take a sip of his, got his little Fabo Vino in the coffee there,
No,
I think.
it's
I don't know.
Dunkin' Donuts coffee.
All right, wrestling fans, we're going to take a brief time out. When we come back, we're actually going to talk about what this show is all about. Professional wrestling, maybe with a little holiday seasoning chimed in. Stand by. Be right back. Wrestling fans, get ready for the 2021 Paul Bearer Holiday Headlock Cyber Toy Drive. If you couldn't be with the superstars at our 20th anniversary event, have no fear. We're putting together a winner-take-all mega jackpot for one lucky fan that we will be drawing live on our Christmas special Sunday night, December the 19th, with John Cena Sr. For as little as a $5 raffle ticket, win thousands of dollars worth of prizes in our annual efforts to update Santa Claus's GPS to find every kid's home this Christmas. For raffle tickets and complete information, head on over to BostonWrestling.com now. Merry Christmas! Ho, ho, ho. Wrestling fans, we warned you this day would come. Unfortunately, we're running out of original episodes of Wrestling Insider's Party with Marty each and every Thursday night at 10 p.m., but we're starting up that Indiegogo. You can help the cause. You can help Marty's show continue each and every week. Nobody does it like Marty. We had an incredible time with him at our 20th anniversary bash, November 13th at Memorial Hall here in Melrose. We want to have the good times keep on rolling, but we can't do it without you. Look for the Indiegogo link in the comment section below or across our website and social media platforms. We have some great perks, great rewards where you can even meet Marty himself. There's nothing like it. Since July of 2020, every week we've brought you the show. We need your help to keep on going. We tell you, without wrestling fans, there is no professional wrestling, and there's no better time to help the cause. Now, let's keep Marty rocking each and every Thursday night.
It hits different live with WWE Super Show. Don't miss an epic main event.
Drew McIntyre and Kofi Kingston, King Woods, The New Day, Roman Reigns, and the Usos in a 6-man tag team match.
Will the new arrivals on the Blue brand disrupt the dominance of the Bloodline? It's WWE Super Show in Boston Sunday, January 9. Tickets and Superstar Experience packages on sale now.
Wrestling fans around the corner, around the world, I'm Dan Marotti.
And I'm Mr. USA WWE Hall of Famer Tony Atlas.
The road to WrestleMania has begun. Wrestling fans are looking to add to their man caves. You got to see what we have in the eBay store.
Check it out.
Support Wrestling Insiders and keep wrestling legends working on eBay. At Survivor Series, it was champion versus champion as WWE champion Drew McIntyre battled Universal champion Roman Reigns with Paul Heyman. Get this 11x14 poster autographed by all 3 men. Limited edition, number 42 of only 50, with authentication hologram on the back of the poster itself. Comes with a mystery autographed 8x10 photo and an on-air shout-out from WWE Hall of Famer Mr. USA Tony Atlas on Wrestling Insiders at your house. Get it now. All right, wrestling fans, we've kind of got our brains together. Dan Marty, along with the man that Eartha Kitt dedicated her version of Santa Baby to, Mr. John Cena. Did you ever romance Eartha back in the day? No.
It's a drug-free workplace, folks. I don't know what I'm doing here with him. Let's continue. I have to leave.
Oh, I can see you and Eartha Kitt on the Peloton. All right, anyway.
See what I mean?
You know what it is? I'm so tired, Johnny. I've literally the past 3 nights, if I've had 15 hours of sleep, maybe that's what it is.
Just to make you feel good, my friend.
You haven't got a lot of sleep.
I go to bed at 1 in the morning.
You do?
And I'm up at 6 every day.
Why?
That's just my routine.
Why do you go to bed so late, out of curiosity?
The earliest I've gone to bed is midnight.
But why?
That's just my routine.
Shows that you like? Or?
No, I'm not watching TV.
What are you doing?
I'm either doing something on the hot sauce, or I'm doing something on the wood stove, or then I just take a break. Then I sit down, have my cup of coffee, and have.
You have a cup of coffee at midnight?
10 o'clock, 10:30, yeah.
And it doesn't keep. Maybe that's why you're staying up so late.
Nope, doesn't bother me.
All right. Well, I like to try and get 8, if I can come close. I'm usually looking at about 6, 6.5, and I'm not even coming close to that.
I was going to say, you're going to cut this, but that's what Linda Marati said.
The travel thing, I told you about going back and forth to New York in the same day, twice in 5 days, has got me, I'm running ragged. But anyway, it's the holiday season. You want to talk about the holiday season, Johnny? When was the last calendar month that WWE did not have a pay-per-view?
I don't know.
You're probably going back to March of '95, I'm going to guess. Maybe once there may have been an overlap in WrestleMania season. Someone with Google could correct me. But in December of 2020, there is no, 2021, I should say, there is no WWE pay-per-view. But that takes us to Saturday night, January the 1st, day 1 from Oscar's new hometown of Hotlanta, GA. To kick off the new year right. There'll be January 1st, and then on January the 24th, also on a Saturday, which I like an awful lot, we're going to have the Royal Rumble from the big football stadium in St. Louis, Missouri. But what do you think? Well, you're not too excited about what about day 2? But anyway, day 1, Johnny, your thoughts on WWE's first ever New Year's Day pay-per-view. Do you think that's a good idea after everybody kind of, gets out of the champagne mode from New Year's Eve? Saturday night, sit down, watch a little wrestling.
What time is that on?
I'm going to guess 8.
At night.
Yeah.
Most people will be going to bed to get ready to go to work the next day.
On Sunday.
Monday's work day, isn't it?
No, it's a Saturday.
Oh, okay.
Both of the January pay-per-views are on Saturday this year, which I like.
If it were I would probably run that New Year's Eve.
Really?
People are looking for partying, something to watch, something to do. Come New Year's Day, I don't drink. I might have a glass of brandy once in a while. I've been making that wine for a long time, and anybody that knows me, of all the years I've made that wine, I have probably consumed 4 bottles. The rest I give away.
I would like 1 bottle.
You have
and I would even give you a little money for a second one to give as a gift.
To who?
I wouldn't want to say the name on the air.
Okay, that's fine. No, that's fine. No. As long as it's not Cam Sagami.
No, please. What he'd do with the bottle.
Well, I'm looking to have him back. I tell you, he's going to be out for revenge.
Well, what he might do with that bottle.
I was complimented by JTG when I put Sagami on my shoulders.
You loved it.
JTG looked at me and said, man, I never expected that.
That was Christmas for you, being able to fling him around.
The fans went right over it. You see how the fans took to that?
They loved it.
It's all about the fans, and in the opening was just the same. Anyway.
Fabovino. What the hell were we talking about? Oh, day 1.
Right.
You'd say you'd go New Year's Eve. I do it on New Year's Eve.
That's when people have the Chinese food or Asian food. So you got to be careful. Asian food. That's when I have my Kentucky Fried or Popeye's chicken.
You have a little Popeyes on
Yeah,
New Year's
I'm not interested. The Asian food is good, but you got to wait in line for how long? A lot of times I'll go to the Kowloon at 11:30 when they open, get the food, then bring it back and just reheat it. Yeah, otherwise,
Who wants second-hand,
you're standing in line
forever.
Yeah, because they're that popular.
Now, but how did the Popeyes tradition begin in the Cena house?
It's just something. It's my favorite fried chicken.
Oh, it is. Do you like the biscuits?
Next
like
to
I
my
do?
own, they have. I'll tell you this.
Oh, wait a minute. Now you're really getting me going. You make fabulous fried chicken.
I do, and
I
biscuits.
love fried chicken.
And
biscuits.
Yep.
Oh, we may really have to take a field trip.
Biscuits
up
and
there.
honey.
I don't need the honey. I just love the biscuits.
I'll tell you. And anyway, I enjoy that, and I would go so far as to say that I would put Popeye's chicken sandwich up against Chick-fil-A any day.
It's a good chicken sandwich.
It's an awesome, and I like it better than Chick-fil-A. Moniz likes Chick-fil-A.
Well, I was disappointed that they closed the Popeyes near Fenway Park. That was little Marty and I's favorite little place to stop on the way to the
They have the
game.
best fried chicken.
Yeah.
Best fried chicken.
Anyway, as we continue to get
Back
off
to
topic,
wrestling,
but
I would do it on New Year's Eve.
do you
People
think the product's interesting enough for that age demographic right now to have a pay-per-view party on New Year's Eve?
I think so.
You do? Really? I
yes.
disagree, but that's fine.
Well, that's fine because I think fewer and fewer people are hitting the streets for New Year's Eve. Fewer and fewer people. Watching the ball drop at home becomes the thing. I'm not freezing my butt off. Going into Boston for first night, fewer and fewer people. With the virus now, with the crime rate increasing, I think more and more people are staying to home.
Where
and
is
you know
the
what?
crime rate increasing?
Take a look. Don't you read the news?
I'm too busy making these shows.
Well, don't believe him.
No, I am. I'm here. Ask John C. Manicus Riley. Please. But anyway.
That's by your own choice. Anyway.
I need to, for the fans to get the entertainment they enjoy, it takes time. It's like you making the Fabovino. You're not going to do a half-assed job.
No.
I'm here 7 days a week, and I still do a half-assed job.
Well, I agree with that.
But anyway.
But anyway, more and more people are not choosing to venture out. It's not like it used to be. On New Year's Eve, I used to be out myself. I used to go over to the hotel in Danvers.
54?
They had an evening. What's that?
Studio 54 in New York?
No, they used to have an evening, a package at the DoubleTree over there in Danvers was like $185 or $200. Gave you the room, the buffet meal,
wow.
the New York, the food, champagne, and a breakfast brunch in the morning.
Who would
going
you
to
take
Boston.
with you on that? A variety of guests.
I have a lot of guests.
Great outdoors. Did she ever go? No, she didn't bring any ice cream on New Year's Eve.
Anyway, so I would think that'd be an opportune time.
Yeah.
The day of New Year's, I disagree with on a Saturday night. This is what people want to sit home and watch. People on a Saturday night will do the same thing they did on the Friday night, New Year's night or Eve. They want to go out to eat. They want to get out away. So
It is kind of a boring night, New Year's Eve.
all depends on who you are and where you are. And
Well,
all
I
the-
think all the fun is on New Year's Eve. I think that
But-
should be the holiday more than New Year's Day.
Do you really think that people want to sit there and watch professional wrestling on New Year's night? Please. Please.
I don't think it would be any different than any other day of the week. I think New Year's Eve right now, where it's such a aim more towards younger folk in a lot of ways, I think for something like UFC when it was hot, they always tried to have a big card around New
Well,
Year's.
what's their age bracket for WWE?
Right now?
Yeah.
The average viewer is in their 50s. So I'm...
What's that tell you? Are you going to be home at
It's sad.
night
Well, all right.
eating Asian food?
They're not going to be out.
There
All
you
right.
go.
Well, maybe you've proven yourself right again. I don't know. But Johnny, what a lackluster card they're putting together just to make matters worse. Main event, I don't even know if you know the main event, Johnny, but triple threat match for the WWE Championship is Big E Lanks, or I think he's just Big E now, defends the gold against Kevin Owens and Seth Rollins. Is there anything about that match that would make you either A, want to go to the show, or B, watch it on the Peacock basically for free?
I have Peacock. And
Will you be watching it?
no.
No. You have no interest in that match.
That is a waste of my time because Big E is not going to lose the title. So, again, when my 8-year-old granddaughter can predict the outcome of the matches what the hell is the point? There's no swerves. There's no turns. Maybe they'll give it to Owens because he's ready to leave.
Oh.
Maybe they'll give it back to Rollins.
Oh.
Yeah, well, there you go.
That's the problem. I don't want to, when you get to the point where you have no interest in seeing anyone win, and it doesn't seem like it's a great idea business-wise in any direction with either of the three from a business point of view, it's like, why bother? Then you also, I don't know if you saw the skit on Raw, the verbal altercation was all right, but a character maybe you could say a little past his prime is the foil. Edge cut a very impassioned promo on Raw. We know how excellent he can be. And he was confronted by The Miz and Maurice, the daughter of one of your former Flames, Marjo Roulette. Do you think if they're going the route of having Edge work day one against Miz, it's a decent enough opponent where at least Edge isn't going through someone he could be working on one of the big shows?
I don't understand what they're doing. Edge is high caliber. They're using Edge just to give people the rub to put him over. They had to give the guy the belt and let him win and really make some interesting
Well, do you
moves.
think, but my question, I guess, is do you think it's better than giving him a WrestleMania quality opponent on a B pay-per-view?
Yeah, I do. I
Do
do.
you think Miz is all right in that capacity?
Miz has come a long way. From a smart-ass kid that thought he was the best there was, the best there'd ever be. He's
that's
really
Bret Hart.
Well, no. The Miz thought he was the cat's meow, and he's grown up an awful. Kudos to the Miz, and I'm not saying this
Because
to
of
being
Marjo.
no, I'm not saying this to be derogatory. I watched him when he first came in, and I see him now. What a difference! What a difference! He was like everybody else. Like I can name a couple of MWF wrestlers that get into the WWE and got booted out because of their attitude. So
He's a good company man. that's
He's
for
a
sure.
great man. I have nothing but respect. And his mom and dad, kudos to them. Whenever I'm at an event and they're there, we always chat and have a good time. Same thing with Triple H's parents. Great folks to sit and chat with.
And they love seeing you. Everybody, Betty Skolin, they all love seeing you.
They're all good
Hopefully,
people.
Betty will be able to make it to the MSG house show the night after Christmas. Which
I
is
guess I
kind of
won't
her
be there.
tradition. Well, we'll have to, maybe Moniz wants to.
Never been there at Madison Square Garden. Never have I been there.
We've got to change that. I'm sure Betty would be thrilled to see you in more ways than one. But it just feels like the idea on paper isn't bad, but just absolutely nothing to deliver. Nothing.
Then it tells you it's filler.
Yeah.
It's filler. And the trouble with the pay-per-views is, and I've said it before and I'll say it again, they're not pay-per-views. They're just extensions of SmackDown and Raw and NXT. Pay-per-views before the storylines were built, you couldn't wait to click that on and turn the VCR on to get a copy of those legendary historical matches. And the feud would continue for a reason. Not anymore. Why do you want to watch a pay-per-view? Why do you want to pay money for a pay-per-view? Crazy, crazy,
Well,
crazy.
that's why they're basically free now with Peacock now.
Nobody wants them.
Well,
I have Peacock. I don't watch it.
I think I'm always interested in seeing Royal Rumble. I enjoy that event.
Please.
You're not even interested? Johnny, I got to ask, we're running low on time in this episode.
We are.
Do you think it has turned into a flop that they took a white-hot Bobby Lashley at the Garden while I was at the Cauliflower Alley Club, took the title off him just so they can say, geez, Big E cashed in the briefcase, another gimmick that's been overexposed now every year, the cash in of the briefcase, not once but twice because they have to be equal. The women have to have the briefcase too. So we have two worthless cash-ins that people don't even remember at this point. But to take a guy that was finally hot in Bobby Lashley, finally over as Bobby Lashley, and just have him lose so they could take a guy that, who was very good in his role comedically during New Day, but had little credibility as far as being a main attraction, a main draw, because they treated him like a goof and a fool. It's why Kofi's championship run was a failure, because as great of an athlete as Kofi is, he was pigeonholed into that comedy, and no one wanted to see it, and it wasn't believable as a top guy, which is why in 2019, after the internet fans got what they wanted with Kofi and Seth over Lesnar and Becky over Rousey, they were canceling house shows left and right because no one wanted to go to see them. So I guess back to my question, do you think it was a bad idea to take the title off of Bobby for basically nothing?
Right, but they see what they did though is they tried to give it some legitimacy. Lashley was supposedly tired out, couldn't go anymore. So it makes, in my opinion, if I were to analyze it, makes Big E look like a worthless champion taking advantage of a man that can't really defend himself. And I have nothing against Big E, believe me. Great guy.
It's the presentation.
It's the way
of the
they did
character.
it.
Yeah.
They destroyed Big E, and they certainly, in my opinion, made the biggest mistake of their lives by pulling that belt off of Bobby Lashley and then making him look like a buffoon.
And they've done nothing with him since. They had him lose to Goldberg in the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia. Other than that, very little.
Maybe there's another AEW candidate.
Bobby. It took them so long to finally get it right, and I got to tell you this, I'll give them credit. It feels like they did get it right for a while, and then they just said, oh, well, it's a new season. They're always so worried about the ratings going down for Monday Night Football. You know what? Unless the Attitude Era 2.0 comes along, they are not going to compete and beat Monday Night Football. It is what it is.
It's over.
But you can also present a good product to keep the fans that do watch engaged.
I agree.
Big E has done nothing.
He's not putting asses
Nothing.
in seats.
No one cares about Big E.
And the thing with Goldberg, I think they kind of gave that to him because, you know.
He did the job at SummerSlam.
Right.
Yeah, unless people saw the Saudi show.
It was a trade-off. And
that's fine. I don't think Lashley doing a job to Goldberg hurt Lashley. I think Lashley losing the title to Big E hurt Lashley.
Oh, that ended it. What did I say when we did this? I said that just ended Lashley's streak. He's done. He's finished. And, you know, it never should have happened. However, I don't write for them. That's Vince.
He's not happy with
that's got to be Miss Moniz Loft, but we'll talk to her.
Maybe she's on the Peloton.
We'll talk to her later.
All right. But just, man, and then you have to take it off him before WrestleMania. Could you see him in one of the marquee matches at WrestleMania with his stupidity?
It's just all wrong. The only storylines that make any sense are Reigns, the Usos, and Paul Heyman. There's a reason everything is being done, but it's being done too much now because there's nobody in the roster for him to face. It's over.
They've done a terrible job creating baby faces.
Oh, they have none. They have none.
Fans, what do you think? If you're watching during the live premiere, chat away on the left-hand side of the screen. The Super Chat button is always open. If you're watching after the fact, leave your thoughts in the comment section below, especially on Raw. Why is the roster so bad, and what would you do to try and improve it? Would you push Finn more as the Demon, which the fans seem to genuinely like? Would you turn Bobby Lashley babyface? Would you keep Bobby Lashley kick-ass heel and give him the belt back and try and imagine that everything with Big E never happened? We want your opinions. Right now, folks, we're going to take a brief time out. We're going to wrap up the show in just a second. We want to remind you again, all roads are heading back to Memorial Hall Saturday night, April the 16th. Get your discount VIP packages and tickets at bostonwrestling.com right about now.
Wrestling fans looking for the perfect holiday gift? Discount VIP packages and tickets to Boston Wrestling's Soul Survivor 10 Back to the 80s, Saturday night, April the 16th at Memorial Hall in Melrose, Massachusetts are on sale now. Join WWE Hall of Famer Jake the Snake Roberts, three-time WWE Tag Team Champions Axe and Smash Demolition, The Wild Berzerker, and more 1980s legends to be announced. Take part in a VIP exclusive Q&A session. Meet the wrestling icons up close and personal in an autograph and photo fan fest. Then get ready as the superstars and legends of yesterday, today, and tomorrow take part in a night of white-hot in-ring action. Discount VIP packages and tickets are on sale now for a limited time at bostonwrestling.com. Join us for a professional wrestling reunion decades in the making, April the 16th. Wrestling fans, get ready for the 2021 Paul Bearer Holiday Headlock Cyber Toy Drive. If you couldn't be with the superstars at our 20th anniversary event, have no fear. We're putting together a winner-take-all mega jackpot for one lucky fan that we will be drawing live on our Christmas special Sunday night, December the 19th, with John Cena Sr. For as little as a $5 raffle ticket, win thousands of dollars worth of prizes in our annual efforts to update Santa Claus's GPS to find every kid's home this Christmas. For raffle tickets and complete information, head on over to bostonwrestling.com now. Merry Christmas. Ho, ho, ho. Fans, we warned you this day would come. Unfortunately, we're running out of original episodes of Wrestling Insider's Party with Marty each and every Thursday night at 10 p.m., but we're starting up that Indiegogo. You can help the cause. You can help Marty's show continue each and every week. Nobody does it like Marty. We had an incredible time with him at our 20th anniversary bash, November 13th at Memorial Hall here in Melrose. We want to have the good times keep on rolling, but we can't do it without you. Look for the Indiegogo link in the comment section below or across our website and social media platforms. We have some great perks, great rewards where you can even meet Marty himself. There's nothing like it. Since July of 2020, every week we've brought you the show. We need your help to keep on going. We tell you, without wrestling fans, there is no professional wrestling, and there's no better time to help the cause now. Let's keep Marty rocking each and every Thursday night.
Wrestling fans around the corner, around the world, I'm Dan Marty.
And I'm Mr. USA WWE Hall of Famer Tony Atlas.
The road to WrestleMania has begun. Wrestling fans are looking to add to their man caves. You got to see what we have in the eBay store. Check it out.
Arguably the greatest professional wrestler of all time. Get this limited edition collector's autograph print personally signed by two-time WWE Hall of Famer Nature Boy Ric Flair, inscribed 16 times for each of his recognized World Championship reigns. One of only 50 made direct from our friends at WWE. Also signed by original artist Rob Schamberger. Help keep wrestling legends working. Get this awesome Ric Flair collectible for your wrestling collection now. Wrestling fans, especially here in the Boston area, we want to thank our great friends at Red Rose for their support for all of our charitable endeavors and programming efforts. Red Rose is 2 years young and extremely thankful for all the support they've had from our neighbors here in Melrose and beyond for an amazing first 2 years. Red Rose thanks Melrose and all of the first responders who have fought the good fight and have never given up hope during these unprecedented times. We did it together. Follow Red Rose on Facebook for their anniversary special, facebook.com/Red Rose Melrose. You'll be glad you did. Open until 2 a.m. Red Rose will give you fresh, piping hot, mouth-watering food that'll put an ear-to-ear smile on even the toughest critic's face. Check out their full menu online at redrosema.com or give them a call, 781-620-1889.
All right, Johnny, what a month it has been. We got the live Christmas special. We got the Paul Bearer Holiday Headlock Cyber Toy Drive. We got the Boston Wrestling eBay. We're trying to get Marty Jannetty back here on Thursday nights each and every week. We got the John Cena Sr. 4-pack, holiday pack, to try and help the toy drive. It's got the soda, it's got the 8x10, it's got the $1 million bill, and it's got the brand new hot sauce. We got more going on that I can even remember in this fried out crazy brain of mine that needs some sleep, despite yours 1 to 6 that you go through. That's after all the years of the women, I guess, back in the late 60s and early 70s. You never got out of the routine. Back when you were a single man.
Woo!
You used to have a nice lass on your arm every now and then. Did you ever call them lasses?
Not 1, 2.
2 lasses?
No,
Did you ever call them lasses?
never.
What? Now, why is that?
Because they're women. You should address them as they are, women.
Is lass disrespectful?
Lass is something that you do in Scotland. Hello, Lassie. Lassie's a dog.
I'm asking, is it considered disrespectful?
Yeah, I don't. No, I think it is.
Really?
Why not use their proper name? Karen,
All right.
Susan, Wilhelmina, Moniz. Why not do that?
Well, I mean, instead of saying I had a dinner with a nice young lady.
There you go. Young lady is fine.
But I mean a nice young lass. That's disrespectful.
To be respectful and not.
Really?
Yeah, lasses, come on. That's just a.
Well,
That's Marty BS.
Honestly, that has nothing to do with me. But I'm interested in your point
I'm
of
sure
view,
it doesn't.
as always. We're running out of time, Johnny. A week from tonight, for us, especially the Italians, we love our New Year's Eve.
Amen.
I mean, our Christmas Eve.
Yep.
What do you got cooking? No pun intended.
Cooking for Christmas Eve, I have red and white pizza. I have some baked eels. I have some
Eels?
Eels.
I'd have never had eel.
Well, it's like eating snake. It's good. I have some clams, little neck clams. I have white and red spaghetti. No meat that night. And I also have
Meatless.
Conasciù, which is a little pizza dough that you make. It's kind of like soft. You put a piece of bacalao inside,
The bacalao.
fry it up,
All right.
and it's great. And then we end up playing a penny ante poker, whatever it is for cards, 21, whatever. Just have some fun till midnight.
How many Fabos come over?
We'll probably have eight or 9. Yeah, but they won't stay long. They'll come, they'll eat, they'll take my food and leave.
Now, what about Christmas Day? Do you have a lot of guests?
Christmas Day this year will not be at my house. I'll go to my son Matthew's to watch his 2 daughters open their gifts before they go to their mother's house. And then Dan, I'll go over to Dan's house when I'm finished with Matt, to have a little bit of breakfast. And then John is have a Christmas dinner. So it'll be kind of nice.
You're flying down to Florida?
No, I think we may be surprised this year.
Oh, really? All right. Well,
Yep.
a different version of St. Nick.
We'll see. God bless him.
Hopefully we'll be back. We just got to try and figure out a schedule for you so we can be here next Friday night. Because I think, and you know, Johnny, one thing that makes me feel good about doing this show is when we have the fans chime in and they say, geez, you know what? There are times I feel awfully depressed or lonely, and then I put you guys on, and at least I laugh for an hour, and I forget about life's troubles and so on and so forth. And I think that's a nice thing, especially on the holidays.
Well, I think what we should do is do an evening version and have a call-in.
On Christmas Eve?
A call-in, I don't care. Well, Christmas Eve, I have Mass, so I can't do much there. But I would say if you want to do an evening taping, we do that. Let's hook up the phone. Let's have the fans call in.
Well, maybe some Sunday night we can try and coordinate that.
Why not?
That might
Let's
be
do
fun.
it. Let's do it.
But I do think it's nice. I love to do the holiday-themed episodes. You know, my Christmas Eve and Christmas Day will probably consist of being here producing the shows, but no rest for the weary, right? Now, who wants a holiday with me?
Do you know what? All I'm going to say is this.
Let's hear it, brother. Shoot.
Take off Christmas Eve and enjoy Christmas Day.
Who's going to do the shows?
Who gives a shit?
The fans.
You know what? No, fans, please. You know what?
The fans don't
You're
care.
another excuse for him to say he rubs his knuckles to the bone and bleeds on the floor. You know what? Stop. No, you want a big violin or a small violin?
Small one.
Well, okay,
Too tired
we
for
can
a
do
big
that.
one.
So take Christmas Eve and enjoy it. Take Christmas Day and enjoy it, because you know what? When you come here the 26th, it's still going to be there. So relax, brother. Take it easy. Enjoy the holidays. And then come back to work like a normal human being. Because you know what? Nobody's going to give you a big kudos and thank you. Say,
no.
Mea culpa, poor me. Nobody's going to care about that. So take Christmas Eve. Listen to me. Work Christmas Eve day. Knock off at 5 o'clock. Go home and enjoy yourself with your family and friends. And enjoy Christmas Day. And when you come in the 26th, and it's going to be the same thing. If you want to enjoy Christmas Day and have dinner, leave the house around 3 and come to the studio and work till 8 or 9. Fine. And then 26th, come in and start your day again. Don't.
Well,
you're talking to the wrong man.
Maybe I'll take a little fabulous advice. You know, I thought maybe I could do a live special for those that didn't have any friends and family.
Dan, nobody's going to be watching for a live special. Believe me.
You'd be surprised.
No, they're not.
We'll have to talk to John C. Manicus Riley.
Trust me. Before I started out on the dating scene, I used to eat Christmas dinner, and Christmas Eve I was at the Kowloon. So
how long ago are we talking?
I don't know, 10 years ago maybe.
Oh, you mean recent?
Yeah.
I thought you meant way back.
No.
Oh.
So so you know, people are out there, they're enjoying themselves, and some of those people like myself, we're eating by ourselves. Please, they don't need to see you on Christmas Eve. They don't need you to ruin their Christmas Day. You know what?
I'd be ruining it by doing it for them.
Yeah, the special all right, you want to come down and do your gimmick, you come down and do your gimmick.
It's not a gimmick. It was something I was doing out of the kindness of my heart.
Yeah, well, nobody cares about that. So what I want you to do is produce it. If that's how you feel, you got to do it.
All right.
I want to know how many hits you have for that Christmas special.
All right, we'll see.
50 if you're lucky.
I'm not, what's the word I'm looking for? I am not cementing and giving my word that I'm going to do it. It was just a thought that I thought that might be nice.
No.
Manicus thought it was a good idea.
Oh,
wait a minute.
Forget him too.
Manicus!
Cut that. Forget him too. I think what you need to do is Christmas Eve and Christmas Day is family time.
We'll do our pre-taped regular shows.
Yeah, but don't do anything. Don't even show up. You want to come here?
No. I mean, I'll have them edited and they'll be ready to go at their regular time.
That's right. Bye. See you later.
No live special.
No, bye. Who cares?
All right, guys.
You and WWE.
I was trying to be nice. I don't know. All right, but for my good friend, Eartha Kitt's partner in crime, Mr. John Cena Sr., I'm Dan Marati again. Head on over to BostonWrestling.com. Get involved in the Paul Bearer Holiday Headlocks Toy Drive. If you're going to get involved in any toy drive and you're a wrestling fan, why not get involved in a wrestling-themed toy drive in honor of this fine, fine man that we wish was with us this Christmas and every day. As well, if you're in the Northeast and even beyond, Saturday night, April the 16th, Boston Wrestling MWF presents Soul Survivor 10, back to the 80s, which is where we wish we could send Piggott, with Jake the Snake Roberts, Axe and Smash Demolition,
You don't listen.
the Berzerker, and
Wow.
more. Discount
Oh my God.
BostonWrestling.com. For John Cena Sr., I'm a way overtired Dan Marty. Until we speak again, you and yours, be well, be healthy, Merry Christmas, good night, Boston.
Wow.
Thank you for joining us. Please give the video a big thumbs up, leave us a comment, and subscribe to the channel to enjoy more great content. Don't forget, you can help keep wrestling legends working. Check out our eBay store and join the Boston Wrestling family at patreon.com/Boston Wrestling so we can produce more in-depth shoot interviews.